What is up, Oleann? So, Kevin here, Life22. If you haven't subscribed yet, you need to do that so that you can keep up to date on all the stuff that we're posting here on the Life22 channel. Also on our Facebook page, Life22. So, all that BS off the table. We just hit 2 years here at, 2 completed years here at Quinn'sWake Coffee House. So I'm thinking twice a week I want to do a Tuesday, Thursday, and do a morning broadcast. Try to do it live or get it out early. So I may be here at like 6:30, 7 o'clock, just trying to get a nice half-hour podcast in and keep you guys up to date. Just do like a morning show almost. You guys can listen to me on your way to work, or you can stream it on your phone. Everybody's got a clip right for their windshield for their phone. You don't even have to look at it. You just listen to it. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's ways to download it on your iPod. But either way, trying to do 2 days a week down here, keep people posted, and just kind of start the trend. This way, I'm stuck at 2 videos a week for you guys. If I do more, awesome. So it helps me keep on task with keeping you guys posted on what's going on. So that said, later this afternoon or tomorrow, we should have a few guests on the show, which is good. And so we encourage live studio audience down here at Quinn'sWake. Except obviously if I'm here at like 6 o'clock in the morning, catching you before your drive to work, but at least the podcast will be up for you to listen to. But most people aren't up at 6, so let's see. Yeah, that's it. I do want to do a shout out to all of my friends and family, my neighbors. If for most of you out there who don't know, June had our baby. He wasn't due until December 15th, and he came the 11th of October, which is 2 months and like 4 days early. So he got mercy flighted to Buffalo Children's Hospital, and he's doing well. He's gaining weight. He's breathing on his own. They've got the fake umbilical cord, the synthetic umbilical cord going into him to still feed him, and they're working on getting him bottle fed so that he can come home. According to, I'm new to preemies. You know what I mean? I know a lot about, I know a little about a lot, and but this was a new experience for me because all of our other kids it was like our archery competition. Like Quinn came, boom, right on the due date. Like 6 a.m., boom, she was there on the due date. Lachlan, like 7 days from there. So I figured this one was going to be 2 weeks early. You know what I mean? And because Lachlan was 7. But nope, this one decided to just be that exponential bell curve and just kind of come up and, But he's doing well. I've had a lot of friends and family reach out offering to help watch the other kids so we can make trips to Buffalo, and I want to reach out and tell all those people that we appreciate their support and their help with us, because you never know. You know what I mean? He's doing well today, but you know what I mean? And typically the good sign is that he's going to continue to do well. Modern medicine has come a long way in 30 years. So when I was a kid, it was ridiculous. Like preemie was like 3 weeks early. You were like crossing your fingers, and it was, so. But that said, yeah, no, we've had a lot of, and you don't know who your neighbors are until until the chips are down, and we've had a lot of neighbors like come and offer babysitting services. Some have dropped off meals to try to keep the weight off of June or myself, to try to help keep the other kids fed while we're trying to arrange trips up there and then to filling out paperwork because the new baby's here. You know what I mean? The IRS wants to get that Social Security number. The health insurance companies want to know about it. And it's like, oh shit, we got to get this stuff underway. So, and it's the community feeling is there in my neighborhood, and you BS with your neighbors out on here and there out on the streets and stuff, or you lend them a lawnmower or a ladder, and but you don't realize it until something like this that's potentially devastating happens, and then they all kind of come forward, and it's like, man, we're in a good place. We got good neighbors. People stick together, and that's it's a wonderful thing. So, but yeah, no, I want to thank all my friends and family, neighbors, and everyone who's sent out support. So, but with that said, I'm going to probably make this a pretty brief podcast because most of you probably won't be catching this until like your lunch break or after work, just because it is about 9:30 in the morning. So, but catch us later today. I've got a couple lined up. It's political season, so maybe you'll see a couple political guests come on. You never know. So, but yeah, no, I want to appreciate all you guys subscribing to the channel, keeping posted. This channel all started because my life was so crazy. All this random stuff happens, and I told June the other day, I said, I wish I had one of those, like a camera on me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You're probably not going to tune in for the sleeping hours, but I mean, there's always so much random crazy stuff happening all the time that my schedule was booked, and I was trying to keep the businesses, like keeping customers happy for all the businesses that I run, and it's just like it's nonstop. People are like, man, you need to figure out what's going on, and customers are like, well, I needed this done a week ago, and boom, bang that up, and I do this, and I'm booking this, and I'm booking that, and then all of a sudden I'm like, June, it can't get any crazier, and then baby Lennox is born 2 months early, and it was like, all right, it's amazing how you get washed away like with an overload of stress. It's kind of like the theory behind like kids with ADHD. They're super hyper, so you just give them some more hyperactivity by giving them speed, and Ritalin, Adderall, all that stuff just kind of they max out and then they crash, and that's kind of what it is. Except the crashing isn't so bad. It's just like priority list. It's like going to a yoga class. As soon as you get super stressed out, just everything's mellow now, and you're able to get your handle on your schedule, and you can kind of make things happen. So not that being a sole proprietor in New York State is a blast from the jump, because New York State sends lovely tripping hazards everywhere they are, and then they enacted the tripping fine. So when they put tripping hazards in front of you and you trip, they fine the Christ out of you. But that said, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, for watching, and I'll start picking topics, things that normal morning shows would do. It'll only be 2 days a week. Maybe it'll be every day. It just depends on what our viewership looks like when I get time to do it. If it's really, if I can just kind of work it right into my regular schedule, and it's because this, for me, this is stress relief right here. This is I can. Every time I talk to a person, and it's like now I can just talk to 100 people, and it's there. So, but thanks for tuning in, guys, and we will catch you maybe later this afternoon if we play our cards right.